up? May 27th, 2026. Oh, God. When I came down the stairs, this car revved that engine, right? Zooming down the block. He zoomed at the corner, at the end of the block. They popped the wheelie. I wasn't going to record it yet. He came around 3 damn times to speed down the block. That means it's a perp. I just uploaded the last video from last night. It took all damn day for it to go. It's 44 minutes. So there was a few perps in that video. And the old guy taking a video of the neighborhood. He stopped right in where I could see him to take a video of the neighborhood. And then he leaves, and then the guy in the car leaves. That's the handler in the car. He's the perp. That was the handler in the car. I'm not going to stop recording people. You know, you've got to stop gang stalking. I don't have to record you, but you're not going to stop gang stalking. So I'm not going to stop recording. The thing is, they left me alone yesterday. I was with my friend, so they left me alone. And so I had actually a very good day today. A butterfly landed on me. It was so pretty. I almost took a picture of it. It's a little way before I could get a picture. My friend saw it. It was circling around us. It was fluttering around us both. And then it just landed on my shirt. It was great. That's Druggy Smurf's son, I think. And see how it brightened the light? You could have come straight down the block. You got a new toy. I haven't seen him in a long time, so Druggy Smurf probably bought him that with his gang stalking money. Well, you're honking. One after the other. Gang stalking bitches. Do it, keep going. Trying out to record everybody. Oh yeah. The car looked like that. It was like a black car. The car was like a small car. The car, of course, when I was parking, it got stuck behind it, so it sped off after that. But he was annoyed, and I was like, good. I'm telling you, your perps and your handlers are gonna get annoyed eventually. The more you don't react to what they're doing, they're gonna get fucking pissed. Good. Let the hate flow through you. Well, the new Star Wars movie came out, so I don't think he's in it, but that's funny. I had to do it. Oh, that stretched my leg. My leg. And the fish from SpongeBob, my leg. Oh, they're making noise again. 10 o'clock at night. It's 9 o'clock right now, so yeah, they're building the house across the street. Somebody bought it. It was being rented out by a booty bandit and his parents and the crackhead Smurf. And I believe he pulled a crack pipe out and started smoking it right in front of me. Why are you screaming? And sometimes these car services are, perps too. I've taken car service before. A lot of car services right in my lifetime. And a few of them had, white and black seats, and the driver would wear camo. And one time in particular, I was wearing camo. And I get in the car and he's wearing camo, but he's like annoyed that I'm wearing camo. I'm like, bro, first of all, we're in a free country right now. So we can wear whatever the hell we want. Imagine getting mad at somebody for wearing camo to counteract the gang stalking. There we go with the honking. Honking, honking, honking. There's lightning across the street. It's supposed to rain today anyway. Honk, honk your ass. Did they go in the house without shutting their trunk? I mean, that could be on purpose too. That's weird. I don't know, because they're celebrating something, so. In my neighborhood, everybody celebrates everything. There's always a celebration. Always, you know, yeah, celebration. Whatever. The red car. Where's the car from before when he was revving his engine? Where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Oh, no, it's not going to come down the block again. That was 3 times. Come on, one more time so you catch it on camera. I am not even kidding. Gotta catch them all. Usually they come out while I'm sitting here. Like every time I sit here, they come out like clockwork. That's because people sit on the porch. I mean, it is nice out, so they're gonna sit on their porch. And the people with the young families. So, but if they were sitting on the porch, well, the perps would be out right now. Yesterday they were. It wasn't even garbage night yesterday. Monday was garbage night. It was a holiday, so they didn't take it till yesterday. Come on, perps, come out. Don't you want to party? Let's party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, douchebags. You know you want to be seen. Smell bubblegum. Probably scented bubbles. Probably the kids over there were playing bubbles and scented. Come on, perp, let's go. I gotta go in soon. That's kind of a perp noise, right? It's like a bike noise. This is delivery bikes. They always have that type of alarm. Somebody, I don't know how they did it, but the bench in front of Berry Juice over there, they bent it forward. Like, what the fuck? I mean, somebody crashed into it, because how did you do that? It's steel. So anyways, me and my friend were walking right towards the pharmacy, and there was a guy bringing boxes into, I don't know if it was the restaurant or the store next to the restaurant, next to Berry Juice. I don't remember which store he was going into. I looked at his shirt. And I'm like, of course that shirt would be there. You know, me and my friend were both, you know, not very religious, but I'm a Christian, she's a Jewish. So we know, you know, Satan is bad. So this guy had a shirt. He was wearing red and black shorts, right? And there was camo in the middle, in the stripe in the middle of his shorts. On the sides was camo. And he turned to us to make sure we saw the shirt. And then I'm like, look at the shirt. It was like, oh my God. We were laughing at his shirt, basically, because we know the devil's a liar. So he had a Ouija board, a pentagram in the middle, and a big-ass goat head. And I was like, yeah, you keep representing your God with the little G. That's a douchebag perp. He's the ultimate perp. He is the handler and perp. The first handler and the first perp. So I keep telling you, he tempted Jesus, right? That's what he's doing to us. What's up, perp? So he had like a little bit of red on his shirt. He had his phone out. Let's look at him the other night. I'm gonna watch you. Good, let me record it. Watch this. They were annoyed because I'm just chilling, relaxing. I'm talking to you guys. I know they don't want us talking to each other, which is really stupid. It's exhausting. It's stupid. But the guy, when we passed by him, he turned around, he smirked at me. I'm like, yeah, you can smirk at me all you want. Take the shirt off before you fucking burn. Oh, I hear sirens. You hear it? There you go. Excuse me. That was for the purpose. I think it is the same person because they're not getting out of the car again. It was just parked there. And then I parked all the way. You know, as soon as I said that. I guess if it was a delivery food guy, I could understand. Oh, it's getting louder. Ah, it's from the neighbor. So what's happening right now? Hope she's cheating on her husband. I really do hope she's cheating on him. Yeah, my neighbor's coming out. Cheetah, pumpkin eater. That's what the perps deserve. They deserve to get cheated on. Fucking home shop couple. The other guy, it was an older man. He used to come and just hang out in front of my house, smoke. He lived in that apartment, and the whole house smelled like smoke. And then he would come outside, and they told him not to smoke in the house because it goes through the walls and stuff. So he would come out to smoke, and then he would walk in front of my tree, or the tree here, to smoke. There was a beautiful tree there before. It was oak, and had lots of acorns. Me and my friends used to go over there and collect all the acorns when we were little. Everybody moved out in the neighborhood. Yeah, I kept a couple of acorns. All cool birds to hang out there. Used to have woodpeckers and crows and ravens and lots of squirrels and like all different birds. It was so cool. I used to love seeing them. Cardinals and blue jays, everything. And the person that bought the house in front of it decided to chop it down so they could put concrete because he didn't want to sweep all the leaves. I get it, but we need the oxygen. And he probably hated animals too. And there's the sirens again. It's all day, every day now with the sirens. What are people doing? How are people doing bad like that? That's terrible. Every day. I hear ambulance, fire trucks, police, everything. So crazy. It was never like this. It was never, screaming and whatever. Never sirens like that. Oh, they moving? Maybe they're moving. I guess the car that's beeping. There's a whole couch in the trunk. So maybe they're moving. You know, I noticed a lot when people move in across the street, the top floor, they don't stay there that long. The rent is very high there. It's like $4,000, I think, now. Who the fuck has that kind of money? I don't know. It's not supposed to be more than 2,000. 2,100 or 2,300, yeah. 2,400. Not supposed to be more than that, you know. Nobody could live like that. Who's gonna be paying those bills? Nobody. I'm shocked that the car's not coming back around. That car came back 3 times. 3 in a row. He was annoyed because he was trying to go fast again and the car was blocking him. I'm like, good. I'm telling you, these fucking perps are crazy. They're trying to run us over. They're trying to jump scare me with the engine. And you know it's not working now. That's why he came around 3 times. I think it was the same guy that came around during the day. That day I was hanging out in front of Very Juice. And he was pumping wheelies in the street. Yeah, I think it was the same guy because he did that twice. He came back around twice and then stopped the corner and then popped the wheelie. He did it on purpose to try to like scare me. You know, I was recording the whole thing. I didn't even flinch. Excuse me. I feel like taking a perp's head and shoving it in the toilet and flushing over and over and over again. I know I can't do that. There's another one speeding down the block. You don't say there's a residential neighborhood. You have to shut the fuck up. But they don't. They get louder and louder and louder and louder. It's all good, I guess. And for them it is, but for me, no. Shut the fuck up. And seriously, shut the fuck up, perps. You losers. I was happy like old boy was pissed off when he saw me. Well, you would think I was not gonna go out during bucket day, coffee bucket day. Yeah, right. Well, out of here. There's this another new perp. The one that he had a book bag with all his belongings in it. I was like, you gotta cool him. We're gonna lose the apartment. I'm like, yeah, I hope you do, you perp. Like, he's so loud about it. And his friend came in, they put their kid in a Tom and Jerry shirt, and I had a Tom and Jerry shirt on. I'm waiting for that car to come down the block again. Hold on. I'm a little annoyed I missed it, but they do that on purpose too. They don't want you recording. I'm on my private property, and you're in the public street, so yes, I will record your ass. Everybody on the block has a fucking camera, so shut up, perps. Even the people across the street. I had a bad fight with one of the Amazon workers. I don't know what the hell happened. They cursed each other out. And, she's another witch too. I haven't seen her doing things in a long time. Like, her kids are not in the house anymore. They got the grandkids. But, you know, they used to let them sit on the porch and never do that. I saw her in the window upstairs sitting there. She looked at me from the window. The light was on, and then she shut the light and closed the blinds. Yeah, what are you doing? Stop fucking doing witchcraft on me. It ain't working anymore. I already put on a prayer video. Your enemies will fall tonight. And I believe it 100%. This is spiritual warfare. These people are not human. They have demons in them. They do rituals. Listen to me. They do tarot card readings on us. and they swap destinies. They go to voodoo practitioners and swap destinies with us. Then they go to the Santeria priest, swap destinies again with us. You gotta keep, praying about everything. I know it's annoying, but do it. The more you pray, the more that they feel it. It will go back to them. Whatever they're doing, it will go back to them. And God said He can take care of them too. That's why I don't really scream with these perps. That's why I got an American flag shirt. You hate America? You ever heard him? Yeah, you better remember that. God is on my side. That was a demon in him saying that. I'm glad it was loud enough to hear. Remember, you're a gang-stalking bitch, and you serve Satan. I'm a child of God. I serve God, Jesus, Yeshua. That's my daddy. And he was better to me than anybody else I ever known. So, they're jealous of that. Good. Then they can't get into heaven if they're jealous of that. I'm not trying to preach to the choir here. Nobody's listening. Because they don't want to listen. Nobody wants to repent. They don't want to follow Christ. They'd rather be gang stalkers. So I'm leaving them alone.
He needs to straight up, like I told him. Entire high school was just like, yo, he needs to straight up get the fuck out of here, okay? Get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck out of the neighborhood. I was here first, bitch. Lots of noise, campaign over there. You hear that shit? I know he's talking to about somebody else, but sometimes they do conversations like that towards us. Honey trap couple. Mm-hmm. No, you were no siren? Look like they were going to somebody's house. Like, that house is not finished yet. And it's not your house. I had once a video from my camera outside of construction workers sitting on my porch. They did construction on the building down the block. So they broke down one of the buildings there. It was old. They turned it into apartments. But they came all the way to my house after they went to go get food. They went around the corner to get food from this way, from the top of the block there. And they went to get food. They came back around and sat on my porch. Who the fuck do these perps think they are? Then our neighbor threw out a chair, right? A desk chair, and it was in front of their house next door. One of the friggin' construction workers moved it all the way to my pole and just sat there too. Like, what are they doing?
Right? Start fucking.
So I came outside. I was recording them. I don't know what the hell happened to those videos. But I started recording them, like, can I help you? You're on my property. Like, really, bitch? Like, who the fuck are they? Out of all the houses, they decided to come sit here? No, somebody told them to sit here. Who sits on people's property that they don't live there? I'm telling you, look at all these freaking houses on the block. And they chose mine. That's not suspicious at all. Of course it is. To me it is. I don't know if anybody else thinks that. The car was not in the driveway. They were out. And we figured, oh, we can hang out here for lunch. No, you can't, bitch. Get off my property. Get off my property. I had that on my page, too. It was a Fuzzy the Lumpkin. He goes, get off my property. I tell you, I had some good videos. Somebody deleted them all. I don't think it was YouTube. I think somebody complained to YouTube. Like Queefer. I think he did it. Because he doesn't have a regular channel no more. Because nobody's using it. So he keeps making new channels. But he works for them. All these little bots and everything, those people work for YouTube. So if they don't like what you post, they report it to YouTube. That's it. Why did I get an alarm just now for saying that? Because it's true. Truth hurts, don't it? Alright, what a fucking asshole. Anyway. It's like, it's so ridiculous what we have to put up with. And some people get it worse than me. It was really bad back in the beginning. And one video, I was waiting for car service. And at the bus stop, they were all there. All the perps. They were hanging out at the bus stop. There was a drug addict. He was waving a lime green or yellow flag to the people somewhere. I didn't even see where he was doing it for. It wasn't working. So they all panicked. One old man was wearing a shirt with a cartoon I used to watch. And he couldn't even fucking walk. He was using a cane. And somebody at the bus stop was wearing a NASA shirt. The perps wear that all the time. There's basically that's why. And look at all these fucking perps. And the guy's like, who, me? I'm like, yeah, no, all the perps that are not here. I forgot what I said to them. It was funny. But I don't know what the hell happened to that video. That was a good video. The other one I saved where I was waiting by the deli in the same area, and the guy was across the street. And he came near me with a can of beer, so he got paid in beer. And then he walked directly across the street where I could see him and started doing a little dance. And I didn't record after I got picked up to leave, but he was still doing it. Like, he moved farther away from that spot. So by the time we got there with the car, he was doing the dance again. I don't know if I stuck my finger up at him or my tongue out. I don't remember what I did to him. He did not like that. Oh well. I don't like getting gang stalked. Oh, Target bag. Target bag. Gang stalker. Target gang stalker. What are you looking at? I know you're a gang stalking bitch. That's why you're looking at me. Good. Suck it, perp. I feel like playing around with these perps just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know. Just a wee bit, laddie. I know it's a bit Scottish accent. Who cares? Go watch DuckTales and look at him like Scrooge McDuck. Perps will always be jealous of us. They really are. It's sad to be jealous. You're not in elementary school or junior high school, you're jealous of people. What the hell? Get a damn life. I think when I go in the house, I'm going to fill my bucket from Dunkin' up with ice water. I think I will do that. They're jealous of me for some reason. Like, you know what it is? I go out of my way and I go places. It's not like not that interesting, the places I go to, but I want to try something new. I try new drinks, new snacks, and I could afford to do it, you know. I think that's what pisses them off. They get promised all those things and then I get it. Yeah, you get promised anything nowadays, you ain't getting it. It's not for you, it's for me and other TIs. We're supposed to be winning. We're supposed to be out there in the world doing really well. They're not going to learn their lesson from destiny swapping. You know what, though? Some TIs turn to witchcraft after a while, right? Because they are so frustrated with being gang stalked. that they do witchcraft back at the gang stalkers. I'm not condoning it, but I get it. I understand why you would do that to them. And they do deserve it, yes, they do. But eventually you can't do that because it's going to backfire and go onto you again. So please refrain from doing any witchcraft against anybody, TI or gang stalker, because you really don't want to go to hell for all eternity and burn. Because you're going to have your body still, you're going to be alive, and you're going to feel everything. So many testimonies online of people saying, and you did really bad things, and they ended up there and they got tortured. And so you don't want to do that. Like right now, the perps, they really are, they're messing with my dreams more than anything else. I told you, Voodoo Smurf grabbed me in the dream and tried to kiss me. Ugh. No thank you. And then I turned around, I see Goat Boy in the same spot. He was wearing black shirt, red pants, of course. They were at dinner. They went to dinner together. Ugh. Maybe they should kiss each other. I think that they should. I think they should start dating each other. You know? Gang stalkers should date each other. They should do more stuff in front of people. Like those two girls, like giggling, mother and daughter, or whoever they were to each other. Kiki King, they did that in front of other people. But I didn't record it because it was full. Usually they do that stuff when I'm by myself. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, hell, they both had Target bags. They had 2 Target bags each. And they came in again another day when my friend was here. And I'm like, yeah, these two, they were barking like a dog and burping and making all these kinds of weird noises and laughing. And I see them, they're laughing again. And I see them, they're putting makeup on. I'm like, you ugly. And I looked at them like, oh, all right, you want me to record you? Yes, I will. I'm telling the purposes, I will record you. You don't want to be recorded? Stop gang stalking. I mean, I can't really bring it to where I could get a restraining order against them. Because for some reason, that's not considered stalking. When strangers come up to you and start barking like dogs. I wonder if that was a perp. And the passenger window was arm out. It probably was. Probably the first guy told him to come down. She's out there recording. I don't know why you gotta record me. Because you're stalking me? I don't give a fuck if it doesn't go nowhere. I don't care if nobody believes it. I don't care. I just don't fucking care. The perps have made me not care. Now I'm going to use them as stepping stones. And I'm going to rebuild my life. I don't care how long it takes. But I'm going to use them to do it. Because they used me and swapped my destiny. So, fuck them. They're a bunch of losers. They know they're losers. They're narcissistic pieces of shit. They love to steal our youth. They already did it, so nothing new under the sun. This is all they got right now. One gang stalker with American flag shirt, getting annoyed. I said that, whatever I said to him, and a guy with a Target bag and sirens. Okay, that was it. That's all I got. I'm gonna say. Let's see the red lights. That's it. That's all I got. I just turned the lights on for 2 seconds. That was it. Boring. Come on, give me something else. I'm falling asleep. Nah, for real. I'm gonna go in the house soon. And that too, they're so pissed off at me that I live in a house. Okay, where else do you want me to live? In the street like you? No. I was not prepared for that. I thought they want me to date them because they want me to live on the streets too. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not cut out for that. I'm gonna stay where God puts me. He's telling me to stay here for now, and that's where I'm staying. And eventually, if we move, then yeah, I'll move. But we're not moving anytime soon. You gang-stalking bitches. And they're not gonna stop. So far, it hasn't gotten worse, but we'll see. Yeah, they can't help it. They have to do it. I'm hearing noises. Is a demon over there? Maybe. Oh, if the windows weren't open, I would yell out. Perps are cocksuckers. See people coming and see if they do stuff. I see it through the window. I see movement. I don't think you can see it, but I can see it. I can see shadows on people. Well, there is a restaurant right at the corner too, besides Red Juice. Yep, look. Red jacket, black jacket. At least they're hanging out for somebody else's house. Yeah. Oh, wearing black jeans, wearing a black outfit. Oh, shit. It could be a regular family just wearing those colors, but you never know. Why wouldn't they have shopping bags? Huh. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. So yeah, they might have been perps. If the honking happened right after they passed by, yep. That they used to do to me all the time a couple years ago when I first had my channel. I used to love that channel because I would talk to people on there. They isolated me from talking to people. You know, it's what they do. They don't want me talking to you guys. They want me to be lonely. They want me to be angry. They don't like it when we talk to each other. Couldn't say Pepsi Smurf. Hope we got arrested, that guy who was in a psych ward. Not even joking. They want me to be like that. They want me to be angry like them. You know, react to them doing stuff. Yep, watch with your arm out the window. Fuck you, perp. That's what they do. They're just like, they're coming around, they're looking at me. I have my phone on with the flash on. I made it so when I record, my flash is on. Because the perps were doing stuff. And I wasn't catching it in time. So yeah, I'm gonna have my phone like that. Not every single night, but you know. I had to tell you, they wear those kind of satanic clothing in front of me. Like, he was so happy that I saw it. What did you think was gonna happen? Did I yell at you? No. I don't give a fuck what you wear. But you care what I wear. Don't you, perps? Don't you, perps? And I have my hat too. And one of the workers was like, "Oh, I love your camel hat. I have one too." I'm like, "Oh, nice." Yeah, a lot of people wear the camel, but yeah, they're peeking out the window. The daughter's peeking out the window. The douchebag brothers. I'm not recording her ass. She wants me to. That's what she does. She tells him what I'm doing. She tells him I'm sitting out here. So what? Why do they care what I'm doing? Focus on your own fucking life. I don't understand people. I don't. Why do you care what I'm doing or not doing? I'm sitting in front of my fucking house on my porch. I'm not allowed to do that? It's too fucking bad. I'm doing it anyway. They already fucking follow me in every store I go to. Oh. Right in the window. Why you gotta put your hair up in the window? Stop spying me, bitch. One time they opened the windows and started saying something out the window. And I was sitting out here during the day once. And I kept ignoring them. I had the camera not facing them. And they kept saying stuff over and over and over again. I don't even know what they were saying. They were just sitting on the windowsill with the windows open. And they were saying something to me. I don't know what they were saying. And I was like, okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck. They're kids anyway, so I don't really care what they do. It's weird that they care what I do. It's weird they care that I'm sitting here. I'm by myself. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not screaming at people. I'm just chilling. It's not my problem if you don't have that kind of a lifestyle. I don't care. Good. I'm glad you don't have that lifestyle. You should show me your jealous hatred. And then other people will see it too. Maybe. I highly doubt it. Nobody sees anything. But yeah. That's what I'm dealing with. Like if I had a car and drove everywhere, I think I probably would have get more gang stuff now. But I don't have that issue anymore. It's just when I decide to go to like a store and they come in. Like when I go to Five Below, I get there, nobody's in there. It's great. And then by the time I get downstairs, I'm online, turn around, there's like 1,000 people behind me. You all have to pay for your stuff at that moment? No, that's not true. Yep, no. Now the other one's looking at me out the window. Hi. I don't care if people look out the window. I still look out my front window like that all the time too. But not, to spy on people. I wasn't like, oh, I have to watch what that person is doing. I'm not interesting, honey. Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, why do you care? I'm sure if anybody else was sitting out here on their own porches by themselves, people wouldn't say anything, or even stare, or they wouldn't care at all what they were doing. I mean, they care. I must be that special. Yeah, obviously I'm special to them. Yeah, they have to watch me every time I do something. I'll shove the motorcycle up your ass too. Imagine hearing that at 2 a.m. It's gonna happen soon. As soon as the kids have off from school. They finish it sometime in June. That's when they start at like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. They don't discriminate. Sometimes they just rev it for like a second to wake me up, because I'm the only one that hears it. I hear everything. I hear their voices call too. And you know what I say when I hear voices call waking me up? I say, fuck you, voices call, bitch. I gotta stop cursing though, because that's not good for my health either. And it's also what these fucking gang-stalking bitches want. And I don't care what they want. I don't want to give them what they want. They don't deserve what they want. They keep stealing from us. They steal, they take and take and take and take and take, and then we don't get anything we're supposed to get because of them. Yes, I am blaming them. They should be blamed. They made a deal with the devil in a ritual with a handler. They all got in that damn pentagram, the candles. They stood there, made that oath. They did the blood rituals. What a goat head. And other things I can't even talk about on here. Because they're sick in the fucking head. I've heard testimonies of people saying that they went to people's houses, like in LA or whatever, and they would do stuff in the basement. So they have those beautiful mansions, and they do rituals in the basement. Okay, way to ruin a house. They don't deserve these houses. You gotta block my driveway. At least they're dropping somebody off. You know? And then I'm just sitting in the driveway, like the other guy was. That guy was really sitting there. Even the other night, he was sitting there. And the perp came on the bike, took video footage of the neighborhood, but stood right with my peripheral vision. And then he left, then the car left. That means that was the handler. That's what they do. So weird. My friend's really going through it. My son's a psychopath. But that's a former gang stalking too. I don't know if you know that. Your family could be in on it. So, I'm telling you, the TIs can't catch a break because of them, because of this program. They made us focus on them. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, why do we have to focus on them? You know, we don't really have to. They made it so we have to focus on them. So ridiculous. It really is. It's like, it's so ridiculous. It's not even funny. It's just so annoying. Like, I don't want to focus on them anymore. That's why sometimes I don't record them. Well, you saw all the commotion with the sirens and stuff. Come on now. That was to get me off track. So, this is what they do. Now, if I see that guy again with the same shirt, I might record him because I'd be by myself. Tomorrow's perp throwing out night. Perp throwing out night. I wonder what I should do with the ankle monitor I found. They left it on the gate. Out of nowhere, and the camera didn't show who did it. The thing is, Druggy Smurf went to jail for a while. And he has like a sleight of hand. The way he picks up beer cans and puts them down. So I think that was his ankle monitor. I don't know how he took it off. You're not supposed to take it off. And when did he do that? When did he put that there on my gate? He could have put it on anybody else's gate, like I said. No, he did that on my gate. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. And here's the honk. So I'm gonna get rid of some stuff from my house. Not big stuff, like stuff I don't want to keep anymore. And I get Instacart and they give you bags. So I put all that stuff in the bag. I might put the tracking device in it, like, you know, on the bottom of it, like covering everything. So when people go through the bag, they're gonna see it. Maybe he'll see it. Maybe I should go to his house and put it there. I know where he lives. You saw me. I recorded him staring at me from his porch. What the fuck is he gonna do about it? I can't even look at it because there's no way to check whose it is. If he broke it or something. Wish you could comment and let me know what should I do with that tracker. That ankle monitor. I don't know. I still don't know how the hell he did that. How did he break it off his ankle and just leave it in front of my house and the camera didn't catch that? Very slick. Well, God knows he did it, so. He's the only one I can think of that did it because he's the only one that went to jail out of all the perps. He was drunk, like day drinking a lot. Walking around with no shoes, screaming on top of his lungs. On cocaine, definitely. And then he's coming this way. The moth. We got food, smoke. You saw that, right? He came from across the street to go get food. And he crossed here, in the middle, and he could have crossed at any other area to get to the side. And it's amazing. Oh, I gotta go in, I gotta take a shower. I gotta get up early tomorrow. You know they're gonna fuck up my sleep, so I'm gonna try to sleep as much as I can. They're gonna try to fuck that up. They always do. I haven't seen those people from across the street that were doing the whole little shebang in the winter. I've not seen them since. So yeah, gang stalkers. That's right, gang stalker. Gang stalkers split up instead of unite. Split up. Alright, I'm rambling. I gotta go in the house. Hopefully they stop this shit. Well, like I said, if I see them tomorrow, if they do more stuff tomorrow, then I will record. So they need to remember that. I also might wear my camo shorts. Maybe I'll do that on Friday. My camo shirt, my camo shorts, camo hat. I don't have camo Crocs, but they do make them. I saw somebody with camo Nikes years ago. Okay. What?
Oh, böyle cala moşinde yürür, jonge tiydik salonke.
They're holiday.
Evet, salonke moşinde yürür, jonge tiydik.
Stand
Pişko.
do not stand in front of me, please. Get out of the street, you weirdos. I'm a ding dong. Get the fuck out of my way. Fuck me in the street for. Alright. That was the last of it. Gotta go in.